For better living, are you feeling good tonight? This thing got me thinking of life.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a tutorial using some new hair. We're going to be testing out new hair for this individual crochet tutorial, and the hair we're going to be using today is by Sensational. It's called Lulu Tress Luna Locks in 12 inches, the color 1B. So for this, the locks are pretty thick. That's why I'm going for the triangular part this time as opposed to the regular parts I normally do, because I don't want this hair to be overwhelming for my clients. So I want the parting to be as thick as possible, and I'll be using my Shine and Jam to kind of slick around the perimeter of the parts just to give it that slicker, look. Just apply a little bit and just use your fingers or your comb to kind of smooth it through. And of course, as you're braiding hair, I always use my Marley hair to braid, especially when doing the individual crochet locks, because I want the texture that I'm braiding with to match the texture of the locks that I'm working with. So I always most likely use the Marley hair to braid. So this hair is super thick. The hair we're going to be working with is thick and the hair is short. So it's very important, and I'm going to say this again, it's very important to make sure that your parts are bigger, because what's going to happen if you use smaller parts is you're going to have so much locks on your hair that you're not going to like it. It's going to be huge. So just make sure you keep that in mind. Make smaller parts. I always opt for the triangle parts because it looks good. I don't just want to do big parts. I want it to have some type of a character to it. So the triangle parts are always the best way to go. And yeah, as you can tell, her hair is quite textured. That's why I use the Shine and Jam to kind of slick it around, so that way it looks very nice and neat before we go in and get the braids done. But yeah, so that's just the basics. And of course, for the front part of the triangle parts, I like to do 3 sections going back, and then in each 3 sections I of course go ahead and part my triangle parting in them, and I think I do 4 per big section that I just parted, if that makes sense. So yeah. So this is what the hair looks like. As you guys can tell, it's quite thick and short. You can cut it shorter or you can leave it at 12 inches. I know the model on the picture, hers was cut shorter, but we're going to be leaving this as it is before. I mean, you could always cut it as the hair ages, just to kind of give it a different look, but that's up to you. So this is what your hair should look like when you're done with the braids. So for the individual crochet, we're just going to be doing the regular method. Pull your hair through to create the loop, and then insert your latch hook through the middle section of your crochet hair and pull your real hair through the crochet hair. Wow, it's so overwhelming, but don't think this process really doesn't take too long. I promise you, it's still quicker than the original wrapping method. It's just like the more you do it, the faster you're gonna become. Like, does that make sense? So the more your fingers are used to this, so whenever you do it, you're just gonna speed through this as fast, like really fast. not, this is actually the quickest part of this whole process. I think the part that actually takes the longest is just getting your hair braided and, you know, making preparations for this process. But this is actually the fastest part of the whole experience. But yeah, just continue until you have completely covered your braids with the individual crochet, and yeah, just repeat the same process. So when you're done, just apply like some edge control. You guys, my recent favorite right now, it's like the argan oil cream of nature edge control. It smells so good. I always say this, like, it just makes me feel so happy when I smell this product. That sounds weird, but yeah, we're just gonna be doing the half up, half down look. I think this is really cute for this hairstyle. It just has a very youthful look to it, very fun, and it's perfect for summertime because it's quite short, so you don't have to deal with that, you know, long hair touching your back constantly. So I really love this hair. I think the finish looks very natural. It looks like real locks, but it's still very soft. I know this hair looks very like strong. It is strong, but it's not like where it's heavy. It's quite light. Like it's thick. It's just very light. It's fluffy. That's the word. It's fluffy. The only part that's like super thick is like the bottom, because I think they had to like double wrap it, so the bottom is quite like thick and strong, but everything else is quite fluffy. As you can see, I'm able to bend it. It doesn't have that stiff look to it, so it's a very cute hair. I loved working with this hair. If my client gives me feedback on this, I will update you guys to let you guys know how her experience was. But yeah, overall we love this hair. The finish was really cute, and I think the triangular parts really added some really cool characters to this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys loved this video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you share, comment, and yeah, I love you guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a merry day and God bless.